Hey everyone, I know I'm a little late to the party on this one, but I'm going to weigh in on the whole LeBron China thing from a couple weeks back.
Oh, well, people need to be awake and they need to be aware. They need to stand up against the sun. Oh, well.
So what happened, in case you've been living under a rock or you're not that political of a person, I think even if you're not that political, I think this was on entertainment news and stuff like that too. Anyway, so Daryl Morey, that's the name of the general manager of the Rockets, he had tweeted this out. It was like Fight for Freedom, stand with Hong Kong. The Chinese lost it because they give a lot of money to the NBA. Despite the fact that they don't like black people in China, they do like black basketball players. Anyway, especially LeBron. So, and then the NBA caved and apologized. They went on a whole apology tour, and LeBron was kind of, a spokesman. The thing is, and so he did a speech from the thumbnail here. This is when he was doing a speech saying, he didn't know what he was saying, he needs to get educated, this and that. And then conservatives backlashed, and this was all over conservative news and conservative commentators. Everybody weighed in on it. And a lot of people were saying, LeBron should go to China, he doesn't know. Or LeBron should go to Hong Kong, he doesn't know. Well, here's the thing. LeBron has been to both China and Hong Kong. So, I'm going to prove this. I'm going to go back over to Chrome. And now right here, this is... Oh, I'm going to scroll down for a second. Okay, so remember I said hashtag Pippen was trending? If you're a regular on my channel, you know that I had been a Scottie Pippen fan in high school. Now I'm aging myself. For like a year and a half, I was absolutely crazy about basketball. And my favorite player was Scottie Pippen. So then, a month, 2 months ago, maybe a month and a half ago, I was on Twitter, and I see hashtag Pippen was trending. So I was like, oh my gosh, Scottie Pippen, I used to love him so much. Let me see what he's up to. So then I discovered, looked at his social media and his kids' social media. So his son Scottie Jr. was a senior at this one Sierra Canyon school. He just graduated. He is playing ball for Vanderbilt now. And so he's a freshman, which is one of those big name schools that you want to go to if you play basketball. And it's in the SEC. So, the Southeastern Conference. I think that's supposed to be a more prestigious conference. That's probably why he picked that school. Anyway, so this is his old school, and his brothers and sister also go there. So his brother, who's a junior, was actually on this trip to China. So I watched a few of the videos. So Bronny was on the trip. Bronny's little brother Bryce was on the trip. I don't know if it's on. I think there's maybe one or two of Preston. That's one of Scottie's other kids, not Junior, obviously. I think there's one or two of him dunking here. There's a teeny bit of him playing, but anyway, I am getting way off topic. So, right over here, this guy right here, in this white sweat jacket, that is LeBron. LeBron was on the trip. So now I'm proving that LeBron was on the trip. The trip went to China and Hong Kong. Now that I've told you that I've snooped the social media of... it's actually the picture of them in Hong Kong is... there's at least on Preston's Instagram. but I think it might be on other team members' Instagrams because I've hopped over to various members of this team too and looked at some of their pictures on Instagram too. Anyway, so that's LeBron. It's about to hone in on him. A little bit of a show off there. You see, they really loved him, how that lady is smiling, and in other shots on the same video, you'll see like tons of people were in Lakers jerseys. Not tons, but a lot of the fan base that came to this game, a lot of them were in Lakers jerseys with a 23. So, and if you scroll down into the comments of this video, a lot of people noticed in the comments, you'll see people like, Bronny takes a step. The crowd goes wild. Another guy does a 360 windmill dunk, which is like a big deal to, if you're, apparently, for high school kids to do a 360 windmill dunk is quite a big deal. I don't know. I'm a little bit of a noob because those weren't, I guess that's what Jordan did, but those weren't that fashionable when I watched, or maybe they just didn't call them that, and we didn't have the internet back when I was watching basketball in high school. But anyway, so that's my proof that LeBron actually has been to China, and he has been to Hong Kong. But I think conservatives made too big of a deal out of this because even though it is horrific that he would take China's, the NBA probably told him he had to, and he's a major SJW, and that's one thing is, people were like, oh, he's all about human rights when it comes to, like, the human rights of the left one, like, yeah, exactly, he follows the leftist narratives, and if you actually understand all of the stuff going on, you know that, like, supporting left-wing SJW points, you're actually supporting your own rights being taken away. It's just that people don't understand that, and he's not the only one who doesn't understand that. He's just probably one of the more famous of the people that don't understand that. I mean, there's not too many people more famous than LeBron James, Kanye West, Donald Trump. That's about it. I mean, he's up there, and for people who are interested in basketball, he's basically one of the most popular players playing right now, probably the most popular playing right now. Jordan was probably bigger when he was playing, Michael Jordan. He was very popular. I was very against the grain that I preferred Scottie, but I don't know. For me, I just did. And maybe at some point I'll do a video about why I preferred Scottie over Jordan. But I didn't want this to turn into a whole basketball channel. But since I mentioned that I'm, like, looking into it more now, and so that was kind of a merge of my new hobby of watching basketball clips and my existing hobby of politics and the culture war, all of that kind of slammed together. I felt that I should do a video, and so I actually had a cold last week when I did the video about the tampon commercial. So now I'm a little better, and I was like, oh yeah, I wanted to do that video about LeBron. So what I have to added to the conversation was that I can prove to you he went to China. I think that's about it. I will always be back with another video. I hope you're all gonna subscribe. Alright, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.
People need to be awake and they need to be awake and they need to be aware. They need to stand up against the sun. People need to be awake. People need to be awake and they need to be aware. They need to stand up against this stuff.
And it's so politically engaged. And it's so politically engaged.